Misery was playing it last night. Whooped my ass pretty handedly. I've seen a number of people trying out support Wind Ranger as well. It seems like with the challenge change, a lot of people feel like the hero is more viable.
Yeah, it's almost like I saw some Reddit thread about how Wind Ranger's talent tree was useless, and then they're like, "We'll just make this hero better," and that's exactly what happened. And normally, when things like that happen,
Honey, goodbye. Go on.
now this lane is dangerous.
Yeah. Now they've got level 2 Ion Shell. They've got the level 3 Treant Protector, which is where, well, level 2 is where he gets very strong in lane when he has both the Invis as well as the Leech Seed. But now we've got some levels of Living Armor as well.
Yeah, like imagine if the Sand King and this Leshrac are both level 3. Like I feel like they'd just be able to kill them like every single time. But as a result, EGM kind of just actually doing whatever he wants.
They need to be able to land this stun. He does have the Living Armor out on him. They might be able to go for a dive here on this one. EGM does have the Caustic Finale that will finish him off.
Honey's dead again too, though.
At least jonassomfan does get a turnaround kill there. Now level 4 in lane with the...
Yes.
Is there a reason? Because there does seem to be a lot of opportunities in this current patch with aggro dual lanes for Mirana to be run as an offlaner. Why don't we see more of it?
As we talk about that, mid's gonna get killed. I think it's just because you can just zone her out with 2 heroes. Because she can't really fight back. Her base damage is nothing to write home about.
Tanking is going to get the jump here on jonassomfan. Era is just level 5. Not quite having that ultimate means jonassomfan is actually going to be pretty tanky without mana. They're going to try and run him down with Diabolic Edict, turn towards EGM instead. They've completely split up now, going for jonassomfan with the help of qojqva. They will manage to take him down with the power shot. 3-3, Ninjas of Pyjamas.
But for Alliance, we talked about how this bottom lane had to go exceedingly well. Because I feel like an anti-mage could just take over. And they're going to go again.
And a follow-up. jonassomfan is dead again. So all of that static laning phase where they were doing so well for themselves and getting all this, that who really do need something sexy. Something that can style on the enemy.
Yeah, it's like you want to play the flashy mid heroes. Oh, at bottom, there is a net creep, but syndereN gonna get spotted out, but they're still gonna grab this kill as
basically triple stun with the ensnare and Era to finish him off with the ultimate. At the same time, though, Trixi did pick up a kill onto the silencer.
Was it solo?
TP'd to the tier 2 and got there just in time to take away that gold.
Yeah, it was very well done, but losing the mid tower at just 11 minutes and like it allows opportunities like this.
Oh, the silence went off just in time.
You're so clutch.
It was like literally a quarter second from going off. Now Ninjas of Pyjamas have the full retreat, but they're going to lose both their supports. Fortunately, qojqva did have a TP. Handsken could not have timed that better.
Just play this like split up and push style. And actually, Hani's out of mana. He does have a TP, but Hani's out of mana. Era's not even walking in.
Oh, the vacuum back right in the middle of the leap, and Loda is going to lose his Aegis here in a second unless the Living Armor can protect him. A surge out, and that is actually one hell of an initiation there from Ninjas of Pyjamas. They get a lot of time for their 2 heroes. Hani's actually going to force somebody back soon with his Diabolic Edict unless Alliance manage to get a kill onto qojqva and go high ground. Arrow comes in, not going to be there in time to be able to save qojqva. It seems he will die out.
Oh no, now they're going to push. They've got strength up too. That was perfect. It just depends on the initiations, I think. And up at top, Era going to get gone on.
Gonna blink downwards here. jonassomfan is
going
gonna be able to catch him. They vacuums him right back into the wall. They have the last word as well, and Era is caught. The other lanes, qojqva is quick to try and push out bottom lane, but it looks like Alliance are gonna get hands up there.
Yeah, this is exactly what they need to do.
Trixi bursts down another wave, throws out an arrow towards Roshan, nails the Hellbear Smasher, but Alliance looks like they will be taking an Aegis here. Era's just going to take the opportunity to go bottom. So, as you said, NiP are going to try and trust in their high ground. Or, kind of. They're going to force this fight anyway with just 3. There goes the Global Silence and a BKB use. syndereN immediately dies, but if it's only syndereN, that might actually be worth it. Global Silence and BKB use.
Pike, 1900 HP.
Now, they do not have Global Silence for another 35 seconds. You actually do have Epicenter in 10. Seems like a pretty good, decent hold from NiP if qojqva can get out alive here. Blink forward, qojqva, EGM is going to manage to catch him here with the roots, but qojqva has the win run still going out. The Shrine attempt to save isn't good enough. BKB used by Loda. He is going to back out for now. Actually, nope, turns around. He's got the God Strength. He doesn't really have much to fear. With one core down, Era is taking the bottom lane. Looks like they are going to be able to take the range. Rex stun comes out just in time. Now the epicenter comes in. Another Shrine activated. Loda dropping down to about half health, but again, he still has that Aegis NiP. They're just trying to slow down the damage on that melee Rax to allow Era to be able to take bottom lane. He's already taken the tier 3. Now the pursuit. They need to be able to get stuns to stop these
Alliance have to
TPs
get
back.
as a team.
They're going to try and TP Limmp. Here goes the Global Silence. Handsken actually canceling his own TP there. And Era does back away, so they managed to keep their lane of Rax alive at bottom. But they did lose a tier 3, and they also lost Handsken for it.
Maybe he TP'd to the same spot, so it would have been too long.
Yeah, could be.
I think that's the only explanation for that. And they're going to spot him.
Gotta,
He's going to get mixed up, but...
And they're gonna burn through most of his mana too. With the vacuum back, he's got all of his mana.
They're gonna run at him.
Era's dead. They're just gonna run at him with all these blinks. As long as they keep the mana down, this shouldn't be a problem. Era has to somehow juke it out and turn to Intel Treads just to get enough mana to blink away and have a hope, a prayer of being able to get out, and that's just not gonna happen.
Crap. Alliance is so next level. They place this ward because they know that Hani has just been a dick about walking around the Alliance's topside, or NiP's topside jungle. They'd be able to find a pick here for free. But instead, they're going to see Trixi. If they could get the Blink Hex.
They've got him. Follow-up stun. They're just throwing everything they have at him.
Oof, worth. Barely whiffs.
Does have the buyback, though. And the backdoor protection does buy some time for the rest of NiP to get back. Era's going to just try and keep on pushing.
Era's just
almost got that BKB, too.
Yeah, he's just got to keep going.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Time around, they don't have the epicenter. Here comes the buyback. The shackle shot nicely latched onto Loda and Limmp. qojqva's beginning to do a decent amount of damage now. Trixi's going to be caught, though. Does have the BKB. He's good. He's going to throw out the arrow. Nails Handsken. The TP back, though. Loda's going to be able to come in with a huge hit. What a play from jonassomfan. Managed to get the 3-man vacuum wall straight into the Storm Bolt. qojqva, very fortunately, managed to get away. And they have a fighting chance here with a buyback here on Era, but it is their last stand. The arrow comes out, nails Loda, Limmp. He's actually just going to finish off Hani and potentially Trixi as well. Era comes forward now, but the tanky Limmp is not the target you want to go for. Tries to blink back, is able to get out. Last word damage not quite enough. qojqva going to be slowed down. A second lane of Rax is going to be caught, and qojqva may have just been caught by jonassomfan. The vacuum back isn't good enough, though, and he is going to die to Era. No ulti needed either, so he can save it for the next tier they can potentially catch. Trixi going to use the Moonlight Shadow, and Alliance are going to try and use the movement speed of Smoke to get out, but now they turn. Nice in. Biz is going to allow Trixi to dodge the Storm Bolt, and a better shackle shot out from qojqva, but it doesn't stop the damage. Limmp, he's still a big damage dealer as well, and is able to finish off Trixi's priest. If he had just, you know, another 300 gold, maybe he would have said it's worth investing in that defensive item, and that whole fight could be different.
Yeah. Right now, though, Alliance, they're just so strong. They've got a heart on Loda now, too. He's not worried whatsoever.
Yeah, he is so tanky. That's all their magic damage. Doesn't even come down to half. Great vacuum with the overgrowth as well. Era's been caught with Global Silence, post Manta, and now he's done. GG called from syndereN. First game in this best of 3 in elimination. Best of 3 in elimination mode does go to Alliance.
I think this is my bad. I feel like,
hey, you know, the arbiters of all these weird level 1 strats. Of course, jonassomfan goes in and tests.
I mean,
really
that shit was
make
hilarious. Sure. Like, the thing is, I knew it was gonna work. Because how do you doubt that? And then top Trixi's gonna get a kill.
And this is why Trixi had an Iron Talon.
The problem with Timber, though, is like this hero isn't meant to be behind. You know, like, this hero is supposed to be this beast. If you have like a level 2 Timber Saw, your life's just rough.
syndereN looks like he's gonna get a kill on jonassomfan pretty easily thanks to double damage. Tusk, we've seen a lot more there and try and make this offlane work.
No, there was something Trixi.
syndereN and Hottie, I thought they were gonna like actually go on jonassomfan or pull the creep wave off. Top lane, Trixi's dead again. It's just too much magic damage. You get stunned by the Wraithfire Blast.
The news is you're gonna get a little bit more XP, but the downside is it opens up the map for the supports.
Oh, what a stun there from Limmp. That was a great stun, but it may not be enough to save him here, as it looks like he's still going to be right-click down. He does manage to get the turnaround onto syndereN, at least thanks in part to EGM.
Did you say stop?
syndereN's just like, kill me, fam. He's 1,000 net worth Tusk.
Structures are fortified.
Could have at least gone the XP for that kill on a mid laner, but no.
I feel like it's kind of similar to our game 1. It seems like our two supports, Alliance did something a little bit different, and these two supports did not have a game plan. Wraith King is not level 6.
timing.
Nice pickup there. They are going to be able to just quickly take out the Wraith King. That was a beautiful snowball pickup by syndereN.
If they get these creeps too, oh, this is
That
huge.
is so much.
Chase these down.
I thought that Chen was going to be picked up a lot less in 7.0 because of the fact that, you know, he is more dependent on creeps because of Helmet Dominator, but there are less creeps to work around. But it seems like Chen has not been inhibited that much by the 2-minute respawn time.
Dire's top
Yeah,
tower
they're gonna go
is
ahead and
under
Ice Blast
attack.
mid. Nothing happens out of
Dire's
it.
structures
Just
are
gonna walk away
fortified.
casually and
They found jonassomfan. Gonna block him in. No escape. Only hope is a deny.
bite, deny. Nope, can't do it.
Hot enough for you?
This has not been a very impactful pudge. Like, he did get the 2 creep pulls mid.
Pretty quickly, Era's now here to defend against Loda as he attempts to go for the bottom lane. He is going to get stunned up and may just lose his reincarnation here. The slow on Hani may cost him something, or maybe it's going to be Era instead. They already have the dust on him. Era is a big-time kill. They want to be able to finish him off while Limmp takes Hani's life into his hands and crushes it like a bird.
Yeah, that's a minor nuisance.
qojqva, double damage has allowed him to chip away at it. In fact, EGM may be caught. Nice hook there from jonassomfan. Not going to be fast
Oh, I
enough
think
with the
syndereN's gonna die
dismember,
for this
though.
one.
And that means syndereN's going to be caught by Limmp, tossed up in the air. And stopped by jonassomfan. Still, though, all outer towers are gone for Alliance. And as a result, Ninja's Pyjamas do have an, well, I was going to say healthy net worth lead, but it's actually been dropped away by all that, the loss of air in that bottom lane. Huge amount of their net worth. The swing right back to Alliance. Nice stun into the hook with an Ice Blast over the top. Helps them finish off the Trixi Timbersaw, who's been having a very hard time this game.
Yeah, his net worth is okay. At the same time, though, he just keeps feeding it back the other way. At the same time, they
Radiant's
did take out the
middle
tier
tower
1s,
is
which I'm
under
incredibly
attack.
satisfied with, and at bottom Handsken. Looks like he is going to go down here. Might even lose some creeps for his trouble, as doesn't know, but Era is right behind him, as gets the Centaur stomp
He's
up.
going to try
Gonna
and
go for the
TP out. They
TP.
don't have the snowball. They, barely have the damage.
That was so close.
They are going to take 2 of his creeps as well, so that's like an extra 125 gold there on top of the kill.
qojqva?
qojqva
Gonna get
going to be
jumped
ice blasted with the tops up into the dismember. Beautiful setup there from Alliance, and Avalanche will make sure qojqva is not going anywhere. Great combo.
Yeah, that was really well done by Alliance, as they're going to get a kill on a very key target.
Radiant's middle tower
And
is under
although they
attack.
haven't really done anything in the tower department aside from that bottom lane, which is what you want to do with the Chen, they have picked up kills around the map on core heroes. It's not like they're only picking off syndereN or anything like that. And as a result, net worth, top of the charts is going to be this Wraith King. And I think Alliance, EGM might just go down here as Era eats a creep.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They could take EGM while Limmp manages to pick off Hani.
We're going to jump
qojqva.
in. This is a pretty big slow.
He was a little bit scared of jumping into Limmp, but it looks like he managed to get the slow and keep his distance with a follow-up the Ice Sigil. And now syndereN coming in. They are managed to pick up Trixi at least. So that makes it an okay trade-off there for Limmp, who was caught anyway.
Yeah, that's despite all the shenanigans that happened mid, his game is just fine. And if they could pick up Era, though, this would be a pretty big kill as jonassomfan lining up.
Oh,
against
nice hook. jonassomfan impressing on the pudge.
Yeah, and that's a huge pickup. Every single time NiP makes any sort of headway,
Alliance. syndereN and Hani, they're looking to pick
Oh,
up Limmp
Limmp.
here. They are going to run into him. Manage to get the Observe
They
Award.
need some
Catch him in.
TPs.
Lock him. Trying to get the combo stuns to prevent this combination, but Limmp does manage to get it out. Deals a lot of damage back. Is going to be taking the hook, and now the Ice Blast is going to come in, and that's going to finish off Heroes of NiP. That's 2 down, and Limmp is still alive. He has the Shadow Strike on him, but it looks like he will survive just ever so barely. 15 HP.
unbelievable. That 60 GPM, that's how you know. Former core player,
Yeah, but Misery's
At
greedy as
Midas.
fuck.
he really is greedy.
Misery's super greedy.
It's sad that he doesn't see how greedy he is.
I Ice Blast into the mid lane is going to reveal some of the heroes of NiP behind this tier 1 tower push, but it looks like Alliance are still going to get the job done. NiP have just been sent back too many times. They're not even close to the Desolator on Klinks. This Queen of Pain has
syndereN
not
might
had...
get run into. They've got vision.
Oh, another hook. Jesus, jonassomfan. He just can't stop hitting hooks. That's going to be... and that Observer Ward is going to die in 8 seconds. So NiP, they paint it out, but they're probably going to count. We need a fresh Chakram, one that's directly on top of the Roche. They are managing to hit the ensnare into the hook. Trixi gonna get blown up pretty quickly, and NiP do not have a response. The snowball's already coming in, but it's not gonna be good enough. He's so deep into the enemy. What a beautiful sonic wave, though, from the Queen of Pain. Can it be enough, though? Era's in the back lines just chipping away at Limmp, but these heroes seem to be a bit too tanky. A toss over straight into Era. Nice play there from Limmp, trying to get himself some distance away from the Queen of Pain, but he won't manage to get it.
I think
qojqva
everyone's
picks
gonna
up
die
the
for
triple, and now Loda is orking it up. He's gonna die as well. Holy crap, I thought that was going to be a nasty fight for NiP, but they should manage to finish off Loda without too many issues. Nice dodge there. And an ultra kill for qojqva. Holy shit.
That was amazing.
Not feeling it here, though. They are going to smoke up. Take it to Alliance if possible near this tier 2 tower. Ice Blast just got used too, so Handsken, he's immediately going to die. EGM is going to be forced back as well.
All these pickoffs that they had in the early game have just...
How the hell did they know about him?
Good guess. Big fight, though. Alliance desperately needs this one.
They've got the stun out of qojqva. This is big. They're going to be able to blow up. No, snowball save a little bit. qojqva's going to be able to get up. But no, it's great. Got the crits. Loda just blows up him with one physical damage shot. He managed to take out qojqva. Handsken managed to get away from Trixi there. Looks like Loda is going to be able to get onto Era. jonassomfan running him down. Managed to get the hook. Now Limmp. He takes the Laguna Blade, shrugs it off, and keeps on moving forward with the Shadow Blade. Going to be able to find syndereN as well. Alliance.
Oh
what a save from syndereN, and what a lucky crit.
Which one? Oh, he set the dragon.
Yeah, of course, because Misery's greedy as fuck, and he wants the farming creep.
That's my boy. Alright, NiP gonna be smoked up for this Roche attempt. They're even gonna fire off the Ice Blast. I think this is gonna prompt a fight from NiP. It's gonna be under the shrine, though. We just talked about this.
Oh no, Limmp. He managed to come in with the Shadow Blade, already gets his initiation, while Loda is going to be going onto qojqva, but this time the snowball save is successful. qojqva pops the BKB, moves forward, going for jonassomfan. Looks like they should be able to take him out, as well as the jonassomfan Pudge. syndereN's just been stalling up Loda this whole entire time. Hit him with the Ice Charge, slow him down with the Sigil. Now Loda is going to be losing his first life, and Limmp is going to have to find a way in. He's going to jump to the back lines, toss forward into Trixi, manage to finish off syndereN at least, and Loda starts running his way back, but Hani's going to be able to stun up, slow down with a Chakram. Era comes forward with a big damage, toss him over to the Lina, does manage to get the Lina kill because of that. Limmp, though, he's not going to be able to save Loda's life. Towards the end there, NiP, this time around, they're the ones with the big smoke play and a great initiation.
Limmp almost salvaged that fight. Like, that should have been almost a clean 4 or 5 for nothing. But as a result, they pick up 2 kills, which will allow them to slow down the Aegis entirely. As
they have the Orchid, but Limmp, he's going to be able to blink over the side, destroy some of this, but they need to pop that Shrine. He dies too quickly to Era. The physical damage is too much for him to handle.
Bottom does have a Blink Dagger as well, very farm support.
And a
Barely
Yule's.
behind the Ags.
jonassomfan's going to go for this, and he can hook through these creeps and grab Hani, but he has to be real quick on this Dismember. The self-Yule's is not going to be real good. It's just going to set up the Ice Blast.
Gonna pop the Blade Mail. Just go for the TP out, and he will be successful. You have an Aegis and the enemy team hides, you expect them to just play incredibly far back, right? But Alliance is doing the opposite as...
Oh no, that was not the hook. Loda's going to be able to finish up Hani, though.
That was so sad.
Limmp gets taken away from his kill, but Loda's able to pick it up now in a 5 versus 4. Alliance feel comfortable trying to force the fights, even with an Aegis. Start running around, seeing if they can find some sort of pick, but not going to run anybody. Not sure if they want to run into the Shrine, though. Loda's going to go for it. He does have an Aegis of his own, though, is able to execute syndereN. It's all about the initiation, and Alliance do have it in spades. Limmp looks for another extra pickoff, but won't be able to find it.
You see, the problem is when you have this Aegis, you always think that the enemy team won't take the fight ever, but they're going to. Like, they feel comfortable because they know that Alliance, they've done a good job so far of waiting out time, and NiP got a little bit, they got a little bit too complacent. They're still in a very good position. Like, this Queen of Pain is a beast.
Nice pickup there.
They're just losing heroes now. I feel like this should have been a pretty clean victory for NiP after how the mid game went, but
One of
good
those.
portion of them.
We are, if you can finish up the BKB before this next fight, it'd be great, but it looks like Alliance is going to force it anyway. Glimmer Cape goes out, syndereN's still going to be caught by the hook. Arrow reveals himself, trying to go into jonassomfan, but into a blade mail. He actually gets picked up by the snowball, kind of saved as Limmp is trying to chase down Arrow right now. Goes for the invis and backs away. qojqva with his BKB is focusing on EGM, but it looks like they're just going to leave some of these heroes behind. Turns around, finish off EGM with the stun, slowing down Limmp. Might be able to get everyone out, except for maybe Hani. 1 second. 1 second cooldown, Shadow Strike.
Yeah. Think about it. You would just continuously... Oh, Arrow's going to get
That's
dumped
a gem on Limmp. Era. He's
off.
gone.
No.
Dunzo.
That was the one hero that has kind of been the saving grace of you can't get picked off and toss. Now Hani's going to lose his life, and every single time it feels like NiP gets an advantage, it just goes the other way, and now this is an empty Roche.
We played that game, didn't we? Carry Tusk.
Yeah. 700 HP
Pretty
is so
funny.
much, dude.
700 HP is a lot. I'm pretty sure if syndereN ever gets to level 25, he's taking that one.
I don't know.
Unless that 90 gold per minute is going to pay for a Divine Rapier.
You're going to die anyways, to be fair.
Radiant's top tower
Your hero
is
goes down
under
quite
attack.
quickly. They're setting up right now. Loda can go in. He's going to immediately jump on Era. He does have a BKB. He's just going to get Yuled up.
At the same time, Limmp has been caught by qojqva and Trixi, so we may be just seeing a trade-off of carries or not. Aaron managed to get away from bottom lane. syndereN is going to be sacrificial lamb, it seems. jonassomfan, 4 staffs out, looks desperately for that kill. Somehow, Limmp is still alive against these two. I'm not sure how. He popped his BKB. Does not have a TP, though. Trying to get his blink off. Trixi stops him.
Oh, this is a
now
gem,
worn
too.
down. And finally, he will get picked off. He was like half a second away from TPing out, but qojqva managed to get him with the scythe. That's going to be dwindling with a lot of their outer wards being taken away. They're trying to set up on qojqva right now. Nice hook from jonassomfan, but not fast enough on the Dismember. Still going to have the blink forward, BKB activated, but a bash? Never mind.
Nice.
Side device onto Loda. Nice. Snowball save. That's going to be able to prevent that Ice Blast from finishing him off. Blink away. He's good. syndereN is actually going to be stunned up by the Chen creeps. Pushed back there by the Hurricane Pike. Is going to be able to keep Loda at distance. He turns around and quickly executes syndereN. Trixi's right in the middle of all this one, going for some of the back lines. EGM goes down to about half. Doesn't matter. Hani turns around, managed to get some pure damage out on jonassomfan.
they're
qojqva
hiding
finishes him up.
this.
And nice blink backwards. Loda, he's still tanky as all get out, and if he ever manages to get his hands on somebody, he's going to be able to finish them off. qojqva managed to get EGM in the back line, stalled up a little bit by the Chen creeps while Loda lost his first life. Now he managed to get the stun onto Era. Limmp came in from behind, managed to get the combo stun. Now Trixi gets taken out as well. As soon as Loda, he got kited and kited and kited by NiP. So
As Timbersaw desperately doesn't want to. He's going to be up in 7 seconds. qojqva going to hex up. And this should be a kill on the Chen. If everybody else gets out, I think he'll be okay with that.
qojqva wants some Chen creeps.
Yeah.
I'll probably be able to get a few.
Alliance have a very good way back into this game now. They force the buyback onto this Clinks. That takes off a significant amount of his net worth. Barely ahead of this Tiny now. And even though this Queen of Pain is quite strong, like at some point, she's going to run out of BKB charges. This Abyssal Blade Wraith King can chew into her.
You pick up Bloodthorn next and try and turn yourself into a bit more physical damage.
I feel like an AC is not a bad option either. But she kind of needs the gem. Oh, she's going to get stunned up. I think she's
Yeah,
just
they're going to be...
dead.
Oh, what? The BKB goes off just before the Wraith Blast is there. Now he's able to blink away. Limmp has taken a lot of damage from Era, who managed to get a force staff forward a little bit more, and he's got him. Loda, he does get the stun onto Era, but without Limmp, he doesn't feel comfortable moving forward. qojqva stumbling into the NiP members. NiP are not going to turn on
No,
him.
they don't buy this, dude.
No, they
He's
don't
not
buy
running
this
into them
whatsoever.
Like this if they're not all behind him.
Oh, the hook attempted, but the blink back. It actually hits syndereN instead. Trixi dodges the hook, but syndereN now may be caught. Gets the snowball off, managed to lock in Limmp. Limmp takes a good amount of damage from that Laguna Blade, and EGM almost gets taken out by Era at the same time as Sonic Wave still not hitting EGM. EGM in the back lines gets good Ice Blast. Hook in. Era with the BKB going to be dismembered up, but the rest of NiP are looking
Loda,
quite
though?
healthy.
They need him.
They're still needing to fight around Loda as quick as possible. syndereN's going to try and stall up his retreat. qojqva actually gets hit by best, and there's the crit. Loda takes one. Looking to take another here as Trixi doesn't have too much HP either. Era, he pokes at Loda,
Jonas.
but it just does nothing at all, especially against that 40% lifesteal. jonassomfan caught
they
Era.
even find
Nice
Era.
dismember. That's going to be a Wraith Fire Blast, and Era goes down. Big pickups.
The
NiP.
crit timings.
Yeah. Loda keeps...
Pain, who still does not have that much armor. Like, this is a 12 armor Queen of Pain.
They're going to get
Just
the
get jumped
initiation, but qojqva blinks away. They
might
do
just
manage to
get
get a stun on a
Trixi
Trixi. Geez, good. That's... Ice Blast wasn't even needed. Now the Laguna Blade onto Limmp brings him down to about half. Loda does have a
gonna
blink
get
up
out.
in a second here. They're trying to use their invis to get out, but jonassomfan is here with the gem. Looks like Hani's good. syndereN also with a snowball blink gets some distance, but Loda's right on top of him. Beyond godlike double kill. Loda does not quit, and he's gonna go straight.
Overextend trying to defend the Strax, but because Loda has that 40-second cooldown ultimate, as soon as he gets gone on, you can just force staff him out and even re-engage because Limmp has his Sagas.
Oh, look at that. The Ice Blast sets jonassomfan up. He spots syndereN because of that. That's the pick maybe they needed to not just take this tier 3, but maybe go for more. 70 seconds.
Force the high ground because if syndereN had buyback, he might have already used it by now.
Creeps are going to go for it.
Yeah. Just bait a few of the spells. Loda jumps in, gets
Oh,
hexed.
Limmp jumps in, but managed to get in the way of jonassomfan's hook. Means Alliance are going to try and back themselves
A lot of
away.
the spells are
Send
down now,
back
though.
on EGM. They do have the Ice Blast coming in. Loda actually tries to get on top of Trixi with the help of Limmp. They do manage to get him. That is the first slice down from Loda in this fight, but he blinks away. So it seems like everything is going to go the way of Alliance here. Ninjas and Pyjamas, this is going to be their hardest hold yet.
It's going to be a pretty good push, like you said. NiP have to play this pretty much perfectly. There is no Aegis available, but I think the DD Loda is still good enough to try to go for this. Although it does get Yulesed off. He's going to pop his
KB going to be
BKB.
activated on his first life. He may still end up dying here, or maybe not. Sonic Wave. Oh my goodness, he survives, just 15 HP. First life kept intact. All right, the Laguna Blade comes out, finishes off EGM.
This is not a bad fight now for NiP. They're going to start rushing forward.
They need to try and catch nice Icicle Shards. Managed to keep Loda from retreating there. Managed to get a Scythe of Ice as well. Bloodthorn on him, trying to finish him off quickly. Got to do it quickly, but the Chen send back. It's there in
And
time.
the hook.
Loda
Handsken,
survives.
gonna get four-step forward too.
Four-step. Oh, the Yule Scepter is there just in time. That would have been a beautiful play from Alliance if they had made that work, but jonassomfan could not save his dear support.
That was very well.
Still doesn't have it for another 20 seconds. And out. Ice Blast is going to be used to kind of scout this area. They see a couple of heroes there. I think they spotted Hani in the trees. Going to be able to clip him with the Ice Blast. jonassomfan's going to catch him with the
There's a
hook. Now the jump in. They attempt a snowball
They're gonna lose
save,
two
maybe in
heroes for
part
this,
because that's
possibly?
going to be the gem. syndereN's going to be caught here by Limmp, stunned up as well by the Abyssal Blade. That is going to be both supports down. jonassomfan looks for more. He's
Oh,
going to find
yes!
it too. Trixi couldn't
This is a
TP
big
out
target.
fast enough. He doesn't give NiP the opportunity at a comeback here. Especially with Roshan. Roshan time is right now, so if Alliance did push high ground, mess something up, they lose that fight, and they could be losing the extra lives as well, as that's probably cheese. As well as Aegis. qojqva does have the Lincolns. Immediate Scythe of Ice on jonassomfan. Gonna be stunned up, though. Comboed, and the crits are too much to handle.
Combo gaming. Snip
Nice.
once again slips up.
Era may be caught here as well. EGM's coming forward with the gem. Is going to spot syndereN. jonassomfan is going to try and do this with a Hurricane Pike. Prevents him from getting there with the Dismember. BKB was used by Era. The Snowball in. They're going to try and go for EGM here. They do manage to pop him. qojqva
pop
comes
back
back.
for
They've
this.
got Handsken in the back lines as well. No, the heal goes off. qojqva does get away with Sonic Wave. Has to keep his distance, though, with no buyback.
Everyone
Mass
is buyback
buybacks coming
now.
out from Alliance, though. They're going to try and finish off this fight. qojqva's been caught by the Dismember. Now the follow-up from Limmp is there with the Avalanche. They manage to bring him down. The toss-up is going to prevent Trixi from being able to Timber Chain away from Loda. Loda now with two heroes down with Moth.
Really wants a Chen send back, but Chen isn't quite there. Doesn't have boots of travel either, as he's got the
Radiant's
Greaves.
middle tower is under attack.
Now
Full
we'll
Scepter used
almost
by
enough mana.
Hani. Still gonna be hit by the toss. And Loda's there with the blinks, so
Now he doesn't have buyback either.
now he does have that reincarnation on Loda, so he's good to move forward. Air finishes him off, but he's just going to die immediately. No buybacks from anybody on Ninjas Pyjamas. They call it GG. Alliance take the series 2-0.
Yeah,
Radiant's middle tower
very well
is
done.
under attack.
As Alliance is going to take this series.